Hi guys, my name is Azaz Ali Shah, and today I'm going to teach you that how can we create an Android application which supports multi languages, and I will also explain you that why in every video I force you to change our text into string, and how we can use string in our app to create a multi-language app and how it will help us. So for this purpose I opened a new project. I gave it a name multi-language app tutorial. You know how can we open a new project in Android Studio. So guys, let's start our project. And first of all, I will create my design. So I'm going to change the layout to linear layout, and for this I can set the orientation as vertical. So for linear layout I don't need them, so I can delete it. And here I will convert all my text into string, and then I will explain you that how string help us to create a multi-language app. So here I can write please enter your name here, and I will convert it into string, and I can give it a name string. After this I can give it some margin. Margin is 70p. After this I need an edit text where I will enter my name and my surname. First I create an edit text for name, and then I will create it for my surname. So width I can give it mage parent, and height I can give it a wrap content. So here I can also change it to mage parent. So I can give it hint, and hint I can write here enter name here, and I will convert it into string, and I can give it a name hint. So let me just give it some margin. So I think 7 dp is okay, and I can also give it an id. So id I can give it name edit text. So after this I can copy both of them, and let me just write here at the rate plus id slash. So after this I can copy both of them. So I copied, and this one I can give it a name. First I can give it an id, so I can write a plus id slash surname edit text, and I can give it an hint like enter surname, or I can write here enter last name here. So I can convert it into string by pressing lt enter, and I can give it the name last name hint, and here I can also change it to string. So here I can write please enter your last name, and let me just convert it to string. So I can give it the name last name, and string. After this I need 3 buttons. One is for submit, and second one actually I think 2 buttons are okay. One is for submit and the other one is for change language. So first I can create a button for submit. Okay, with is made parent. Height I can give it a content. I can give it text as submit. Okay, and margin I can give it 7 dp. Margin I can give 7 dp, and convert the text into string. So just click alt enter, click here, and I can give a string name as, okay, let me just create it. I can give it a name submit button string, and I can give it an ID, and ID I can give it submit button. Okay, it's done until here. And after this I need one more button, and for change language. So I just copy it and paste it here, and here I just change the name. I can give it a name change language button, and here I can change the string. So I will write change the language, and I will convert it into string. Let me just change it into string, and I can give it a name language button string, language button string. And after this I just need one more text view where my information will be shown. So I can copy a text view from here. I copied it and I can paste it here, and I can give it a name because this text view I will use in my coding, and I can give it a name info text, and here I can write your info will be displayed here, and let me just change it into string. So I can give it a name info. Okay, info string is enough. And I can move it to center. So I can write gravity equal center. So guys, until here my design is done. And after this I'm going to explain you that how can we make our application to support multi languages. So if you click here and click on string, you can see that all my string which I created, they are listed here. So after this I will add different languages in my application. So for this purpose just right click on string, and here at the last I have an option open translate editor. If you guys can't see it, I can write it here. Right click on string and then click on, and the option name is open translate editor. Click on open translate editor. So just right click here and then click on open translate translation editor, and it will show me an editor here. So let me just delete it now. So here I can add different languages. So one language I can add Urdu, Arabic, and if one more is needed, I will add a Hindi. So Urdu I selected. It will show here if it's selected. Yes, Urdu is selected. So let me just change the size. After this, I can select one more. I can select as Hindi. So after this, I can select one more is Arabic. So I can select Arabic. So guys, here I added my languages which I want to use in my application. And here you can see that the strings and the locale I added, they are shown here. This is for Arabic, this one is for Hindi, and this one let me do it again. Let me just delete it and put the other one. Click here, and after this I can click on Urdu. Let me just find Urdu. Okay, this one is Urdu. So you guys can see that here this one is for Arabic, this one is for Hindi, and this one is for Urdu. So after this, just go to string and copy this one, copy the whole one, and then enter these string for all of the others. Like just copy it here, and here we just have to change it. Like if I'm working in Arabic right now, so open Google Translate, and this one is for Urdu, this one I open for Hindi, and this one I open for Arabic. So first of all I can copy it and I will put it here. Then after this I'm going to copy paste the second one. Please enter your name here, and its Arabic is written here. If Google translated is correctly, so it will be okay, but I'm okay. After this, copy it, copy the third one, which is enter the name here, and let me just open it. Okay, let me paste it here. After this I copied this one. So by this you can copy all of them. I will just do the work with Arabic, and the other one I will pass my video and I will do the Hindi and Urdu as well, because if I did them on the video without passing it, my video will be long enough and you guys will get bored. So just copy it, and for please enter your last name here. I can copy it here. After this I need two more. This one is for change the language, so just submit. Okay, this one is not, this one is for change the language, because submit one I didn't put it yet. So I just do the other one and then I will put the submit. And now let me just translate the Arabic of submit. So the Arabic translation of submit is irsal. I hope it will be okay. So guys, like how you just translate the language you want to use in your application, just Google translate it and paste the things here. After this I'm going to work with Urdu. So just open the Urdu one, copy this from here to here, the whole of the part, just copy it and paste it into Urdu. And after this you guys have to do what? Now I'm moving to Urdu translation. This is the Urdu translation, so copy it just copy it and paste it here. So in this stage I'm going to pass my video, so you guys can have idea that how can we copy them and paste them into our string. And when my copy and pasting will be done, after this I will move to my Java code and I will show you that how can we write coding for Java and how our application will work. Okay, I'm just going to pause my video. So guys, I have done my translation part, and before I move to my Java coding, I want to show you that I just want to show you my strings. This is for Hindi, this one is for Urdu, and that one is for Arabic. So now I'm going to write my coding. I can close all of them. So just move to coding part, and here I can create my components. So I have to edit text. So in my XML I have to edit text. One is name edit text, I can give a name, and the second one is I can give it a name, surname edit text. And I have one text view which I will use in my application. Okay, text view, and I can give it a name input text, result text. Just press enter and I can give it a name, info text. After this I have two buttons, one is submit and the other one is for change language button. So just wait until it shows me a pop-up message. Okay, and I can give buttons name like submit button, and the other one I can give it a name change language button. So I created my components. Now I just want to connect them with XML, so I can connect them as using name edit text equal to find u by id r dot id dot and XML name is name edit text. So at this point I can pass my video, so I just connect them because my video is going to long. So let me just pass my. So guys, I have connected my components with my XML. So after this I'm going to write coding for buttons. So first I will write coding for change language button. Then when I will click on change language button, what it will do. So let's go and write the coding for change language button. So I wrote change language dot set on click listener, and inside the parentheses now I can write new on click. So inside here I can write the whole method inside the whole coding inside the change language button, but I can call a method, so my program, my coding will look beautiful, means it will be easy for the beginners, otherwise they can get confused. So I can give a name to my function is language button, or I can give it a name language dialog. I can give it a name language dialog. So just it will show me an error, and just click alt enter and it will ask me to create a method. So now I created a method outside of my button, and outside of my on create method. So here I will write coding for language dialog, then that when I will click on change language button, it will call the function language dialog function, it will call. And here I will write coding for language dialog. So inside here language dialog, I will create an array of languages which I want to use my application. So I can write final string and I can give it the name selected languages, and I can create an string. And in this application I'm going to work with English, Urdu, Arabic and Hindi. So first option is English, so I can write here English. Second one I need Urdu, so I can copy Urdu. I can copy Urdu from here and I can paste it. Third option is I can choose is Arabic. Okay, I can write here. Third option I can use is Arabic, so I just copy it and paste it here. And after this I can use Hindi. So after this I can copy Hindi and paste it to here. So I'm going to use 4 languages in my application: English, Arabic, Hindi and Urdu. And let me put into brackets here. So I'm going to use 4 languages: English, Arabic, Hindi and Urdu. So after this I want that when I click on change language button, it will show me a dialog and I can choose one option from dialog. So for this purpose I can write alert dialog dot builder, alert dialog dot builder, and I can give it a name my builder equal to. And after this I can write new alert dialog dot builder. I will write new alert dialog dot builder, and inside here I have to write the context. So my context is main activity. So inside here I can write this, or the other option I can write is main activity dot this. I can write this directly, or I can write main activity dot this. So after this I want to put a title, that when I will click on uh, change language button, it will show me alert dialog, and what title it will show me on the alert dialog. So I can write here my builder dot set title, and inside here I can write that what title I can write choose language. And after this I have to write coding for my builder, that when option is selected what it will do. So after this I can write my builder dot set single choice item, and first parameters I will write the selected languages, the string which I created. So after this I will write -1, that when the dialog is open no option is selected. So after this I can write dialog interface dot, showing me a my pop-up message, new dialog interface dot set on click listener, and they had it cite the other coding for me. So make sure to put a semicolon here. So inside here inside public void on click method I can write coding that if I equals 0 it I equal 0 means that if I click on English, if I this one is 0 1 2 3, so here I'm going to write a function set languages, and inside here I can write for languages en I can put, and after this I will write the function recreate, and inside here I'm going to write the function set languages. So I can write create a method set languages. So here first I have to write the method for set languages, and this string I can give it a name language. So inside this function I can write locale, uh, this one, and I can give it a name locale equal to, and I can write new locale, and inside here I can give I can write my string which I created here language. So after this I'm going to write locale dot set default, sorry, locale dot set default, and inside here I can write the object locale. So after this I can write configuration. Let's wait until it show me configuration, and I can give it a name my config equal to new configuration. So after this I can write my config, my with, sorry for this, I have to write outside of the parenthesis. So after this I can write my config dot locale, this one, and equal to my config dot locale equal to locale, and after this I have to write get base context dot get resources dot update configuration. I have to write update configuration. So let's wait until it show me the whole, and inside the configuration first I have to write I have to write my configuration parameter which I gave a name my config. So I can write here my config, and after this the second parameter I can write is I can write get base context, get base context dot get resources. Wait until it show me that get resources, and after this I can write get matrices, get display matrices. So after this I can write the coding for shared preferences. It will save my data, save data preferences, preferen. So after this I can write coding for shared preferences. So I can write share, so I can write share preferences dot editor, and I can give it a name editor equal to, and after this I can write get shared preferences, get shared preferences, and inside here I can write a string name. So I can give it a name string setting, and inside here I have to write the mode. So for mode I can write mode underscore private, so this one, and outside the parentheses I can write edit. So after this I have to write the, okay, sorry for that, After this I can write editor dot put string, and inside this string I can write language, or you can write my language, anything you can write here. So I write my language, and the second parameter is uh, language. Wait until show. Second parameter is this one which I created here. I am giving it here. So after this I can write editor dot apply. So after this I can write editor dot apply. So 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 until here my set language function is done. So after this I can just copy it and paste it here. For how many time I am using, this one is for in Arabic, this one is for Urdu, and this one is for Hindi. So if I click on 0 it means English, if I click on 1 it means Arabic. So I have to change it here also Arabic. If I click on 2 it means Hindi, because 0 1 2. So here I have to change it also to Hindi. And after this if I click on the Urdu, which is third one, so if I click on the third option means Urdu, here I have to write UR for Urdu. So after set language I'm going to create one more function, and I can give it a name load languages. Basically what it will do, when I will select a language I will work in it, and I'm close my application, it will change my languages. It doesn't come to the default language, it will save my choice. So for this I can write a function load languages, and inside this function I can write shared preferences, and I can give it a name preferences equal to, and here I will write get shared preferences. And inside here I want to show you that the thing I put here, it should be similar to here. If I put here settings, and if it's not matching here, my application won't work properly. So the thing I put here, it should be similar to here. And here I can write activity dot mode underscore private activity. Let me write activity dot mode underscore, no, sorry for this, I can write activity dot mode underscore private. Wait until it show me option. Yeah, here is showing me. So after this I can write string language, I can create a string language equal to, and I can write here preferences, the name I gave it here. So I can write preferences dot get string, and inside here what I have to write, the name I gave here, it should be similar to here. So I just copy it here and I just paste it, and the second parameter should be empty string. So after this I can call the function set locale, sorry, set language, I can call this function, and inside here I can give uh, parameter which is my string language. So guys, until here my load language this function is done, so I can copy it and I can call this function from here, that when my application will started, it will be called and it will set the default language. It will set the language which I uh, change it. So after this, if you come here, after this I can write dialog interface, that when I will choose an option, after this my dialog will be dismissed, and after this I can create an object of alert dialog, and I can give it the name m dialog. Sorry, I can give it a name m dialog equal to, and I can write it m builder, my builder, sorry, my builder dot show. So when I will click on my submit button, sorry, on change language button, it will first it will create and then it will show. So first I can write my builder dot create, and after this I can write m dialog dot show. This one basically my builder is that one. If I can show you, this one is my builder. It will be created, and after this I can write m dialog dot show. This one is m dialog, so I can write m dialog dot show. So let me just copy it, m dialog dot show. So after this I'm going to run my application and I will show you that how it's working on my device. Hi guys, my application is ready right now, and you can see that I have two buttons, submit and change the language. Submit is not working right now because I didn't write the coding for submit, but let's go and check how change the language button is working. So if I click on change the language and if I click in Arabic, see, the whole application language is changed into Arabic. So what if I click on Hindi? So the whole application will be converted into Hindi. And after this, what if I click on Urdu? So the whole application language will be converted into Urdu. So right now my application language is Urdu. So if I go back and if I close my application, it means that if I exit my application, then my application language should be the one which I selected before. And before closing my application, I selected the language Urdu. So when I open it again, it should be Urdu. So I just close my application, so wait until it works. So I just close my application and I reopen it again, and see that it language should be Urdu. So I'm just opening it and I will show you that if its language is Urdu, it's working well. Oops, no, its language is changed. my real device is showing that because my computer is working slowly the emulator, but on my real device the language is changed. So I got the problem that where I did the mistake. The function call I used here, it shouldn't be here, it should be here. So if now after this, if I close my application, if I will run it again, it will work well. So when I will run my application again, then I will show you. So after this I'm going to write the coding for uh, submit button. So let me just do it very quickly because the video is going long enough. Because but my first priority is I want to explain everything for you, because as you know that my channel name is Android, my tutorial name is Android tutorial for beginners. So I want that I can help beginner as much as I can. So after this I'm going to write the coding for submit button. So I can write submit button dot set on click listener. So I'm going to do it very quickly. So I can write set on click listener. After this, inside the bracket I can write new on click. So wait until it show me. So inside the submit button I will create two strings. One I can give it a name, first name, and I can do it, it will take the text from name added text, convert it into string. So I can write name added text dot get text dot to string. Okay, let me undo it. Name added text dot get text dot to string. So after this I'm going to make another string which will take text from the other added text and convert it into text. So after this I can create an other edit text and I can give it a name, last name. So what it will do, it will take the text from surname edit text, convert it into text, sorry, it will take the text and convert it into string. So I can write surname edit text dot get text dot to string. So basically what it will do, it will get the text from name edit text and surname edit text, and it will show it into info text. But before this I want to explain that if I write my string like this, for example, if I write my string info text dot set text, and inside here I just write your first name is, and after this I write my string names. So when I will run my application and I will change the language, my whole language will be changed in English, but the info text will be done in my whole application language will be changed, but my info text will be remain in English because here I am writing in English. So for this purpose I want that when I change the language, my information should also be changed in the other language. So for this purpose what can I do? For this purpose I'm going to write I'm going to string, and here I will create two more strings. So I will show you for the only one, and for the remaining two I will pass my video. So first thing I can give it a name first string, and inside here I can write the message your first name is your first okay, let me undo it. You can write your first name is, and after this I need to create another string, and I can give it a name last name string. I can give it any name. So I can give it name last. So I just copy paste the both of the string, and I'm going to Arabic and I will put it here, and I will write this inside text into Arabic. So I already translated it into Arabic. So I just copy first line which is showing me your first name is, and I just paste it here. So I can just paste it here, and now I'm going to copy the other one. Let me just paste it. I think I didn't copy it, so I just copied it, and okay, it's done. It was working slowly. So after this I'm copy that one, and I'm done it here. So when it will be selected, I will paste it. Now I'm going to change for Hindi and Urdu as well, but I'm going to pass my video. Write the strings for Arabic, for Hindi, and for Urdu. So now I am going to my main activity, and here I will create a string, and I can give it a name, text info or anything. So inside here I'm going to write that I will call the strings. So I'm going to write get resources dot get string, and inside here I will call the first, I will call the string which is holding the message, which is holding this message, your first name is. So r dot string, and my string name is I think my string name is name first, and for the second one is name last. So I just copy it and I paste the string here. Now what it will do, it will show me a message that your first name is. So after this I'm going to put one empty space, and after this it will show me first name. That what I put in name edit text, it will show me here. So I can give it a name, first name. Okay, let me change it. I put R here instead of D, first name, and I didn't create a string for the last name. I think I undo it, so I can give it last name equal to surname edit text dot get text dot to string. So until that's done, let's just complete the command. So after this I'm going to give some space here between a white space, and after this it will show me a second message that your last name is. So for this I'm going to write get resource dot get string get string, and inside here I will write r dot string dot, and I think I gave it a name last name. Yes, I gave it a name last. So after this it will, I will give one empty space, and after this I will write a name last name, which is my string. So I'm giving it here, and here it's showing me an error because I didn't put an R here. So now my string is done. Basically what it will show me, it will show me like this string will show me your first name is, here it will put a space, and here it will show me that what I put on name edit text. After this it will put a white space, and then it will show me a second string, your last name is. Then between here it will put a space, and after this it will put the thing which I put in surname edit text. So here I'm going to write info text dot set text, and inside here I will write my string which I created. So the string I created, its name is text info. So guys, my application is done right now. Basically it take too much time, but I wanted to explain everything for you, so that's why it takes time. And now I'm going to run my application and I will show you that how my application is working. So guys, my application is ready now, so let's go and check my application how it's working. So if I click on Arabic, so my whole application is changed into Arabic. And for example, if I put my name here, if I put Azaz, and if I put my surname is Shah, and if I click on submit, it is showing me a message into Arabic that okay, I can do Urdu. It's easy for me. So if I click on Urdu, and it is showing me the whole message in Urdu. So when I will click on submit, it's showing me that आपका पहला नाम है एजाज, आपका आखिरी नाम है शाह. So after this, I just want to show you that if I click on Hindi, so just click on submit, and now it's showing me the whole message in Hindi. And last time we want to check that if I close my application and reopen it again, uh, will it be Hindi or it will be the default one. So last time I did one mistake, so now when I will open my application, it will be set as Hindi, because last time before uh, closing my application I selected Hindi. So I just close my application and I reopen it again. So I just close my application and I will reopen it again. So my language is Hindi right now. It's showing Hindi on my real device, but on later on my computer it's opening. So if it's open, you guys can see that it is the language is Hindi. It's, the language is Hindi. So guys, I today's tutorial is going long enough, but I wanted to explain everything for you, that you guys have the best idea that how can we make an application which can support multi languages. So guys, that's it for now. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel and please appreciate me to raise my energy level. So guys, bye for now and see you in the next tutorial. Take care. Bye bye.